Now, I just called you because one of your amazing family members... Are you there?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
That's okay. Reached out to me because just like me, when you came out of prison serving your time and you want to be a tax-paying good citizen, you've been told 7 years until your record is clear of a felony. I was told 5 to 8 years until I could get a job or a house, okay, when I came home from prison. I ran out of there like Nelson Mandela. I had learned so much, and I had changed and done so much rehabilitation and work back there. And then I come on out, and there was no way to apply what I had learned, and nobody wanted to give me a second chance. It was awful. So you are having a hard time getting a job, but you want to get a job, right?
Yeah.
And how long have you been home?
2 years.
2 years. And like I told you, you're my brother, you're my people, and you're
and you know what they've done?
What'd they do?
They've changed it to where it isn't from your conviction when they count that 5 to 7 years. Now they're doing it from the time that you get out. See, before you used to get away with, saying, well, my conviction was, I would tell them, my conviction was 6 years ago because I served 4 of it. You know what I'm saying? I got convicted, at a certain date, then I served 4, and then I've been out 2. So I could say that my conviction was, 6 years ago.
Correct.
Well,
but now they're counting from your release?
Yeah, they got into it, and they've changed it, and they're starting to change it in a lot of places. Now you have to it's from the date of release.
That's what I already knew. I didn't even think of it that way. That's god awful.
Oh, yeah.
It's supposed to be getting way better. So we don't fall back. And you're telling me they're making it worse on us?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they're making it worse. I mean, they took it from now you can't count from the day that you got convicted. Because, see, a lot of places haven't caught on yet. You know what I'm saying? So you can still get away with saying, I got convicted in 2008. You know what I'm saying?
This is so out of order. I mean, I teach a thing called, we need a stay out plan, not a get out and fall back plan. Taxpayers don't want to be paying $72 billion a year in 2011 for the cost of the prison system and housing us alone. Why would they not want us to come out here and become, working people, helping society, not being a drain? But the prison is such a big moneymaker now, which mass incarceration.
Well,
yeah?
Let me explain that to you.
Okay.
The reason that is because misery loves company. Now, if you would figure, if you're a taxpaying citizen and you want someone to truly be rehabilitated, then why would it matter to you whether they get degrees or special skills training, in the prison? That's why they cut out the educational programs and things in prisons, because it was the taxpayers that said, why should they be allowed to get degrees and diplomas when they're locked up?
Well, I'm living proof, and that you do want us rehabilitation. In my prison at Ohio Reformatory for Women I advocated so hard to get into programming. The lines were long and everything, but I was a pain in the ass, and so I got into stuff, behavioral modification and cosmetology and grads and all of that, and it did work. So I am out here, doing what I'm supposed to be doing. I mean, it's a homeland security issue to not give us houses and jobs, don't you think? If we can't work, how are we going to stay on the right path? Legitimately,
Uh-huh.
So now where have you tried to get a job?
Yeah.
How are we going to... I can help you link up to jobs. I have that ability. Now...
I'm currently you said you're in cosmetology?
I was in the prison system, yeah.
Oh, okay.
But now...
When I got out, the first thing I did was I hit the barber college.
Good.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, it seems like the only thing for a convict to get into is education, some kind of educational or vocational, training course. But when you get out of it, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's going to be hard as hell to find it. Well, for barbering, it isn't hard to find a job in barbering.
That's good.
other fields, you know what I'm saying, like I'm a welder. You know what I'm saying? I have very marketable skills, and I'm very good at what I do, and I've done it for 7 years. But it is not marketable in this society because they've shunned it.
So you did welding in the prison system? Is that how you learned it?
Oh, yeah.
What prison were you in?
What prison?
Uh-huh.
I was in Lancaster. I've been in Noble, Pickaway, Madison.
What did you think of the system?
I mean, what is there to think? But it's a bunch of motherfuckers watching over us that's just crooked as us, but didn't get caught.
I know. I get prison guards that actually do care, write me all the time telling me that. Okay, so I'm In the Name of Justice is my organization. Like I said, I did just write a book that's educating society. It's giving people like us, like in prisons and outside prisons, the hope we need to take our reentry process slowly. I need people like you to help me with other ones coming out of prison to encourage them, if you would ever be willing to do that.
Sure.
Thank you. And Richard Cook is my leader on earth, like I told you in this reentry situation. He's one of my heroes. But what do you need me to help you advocate to get a job at a barber shop or something?
Well, I haven't completed my course yet. I still have like 60 to 90 days left to go.
Okay, and how are you living, like, while you're doing that? Money-wise? Are you okay? Like, are they helping you through funding or something, get through school, or do you have family helping you?
Well, I mean, I get student loans, but, you know what I'm saying, for the most part, it's a struggle.
Okay, and do you have kids?
Yeah.
I help also with Christmas for the children of the incarcerated parent or the incarcerated parent that's out trying to get on their feet. So if you need help with Christmas, or the kids do, I'm totally, having a fundraiser, toy drive right now, all ages, so I'm also here for you on that level, okay?
Okay.
Do you have a Facebook page?
Do I have a what?
A Facebook page?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to friend you. What's the last name?
Crook.
Oh, it is Cook?
Yeah, C-R-O-K.
Oh, C-R-O-K. Okay, and then what's your first name?
Tony.
Tony. Okay, Tony, my brother. What part of Franklin County do you live in?
What part?
Yeah.
I'm on the southeast side of Columbus.
You are? Okay, I'm pretty close to Children's Hospital. I'm on the south side.
Oh, okay. I'm not far from there. I'm down by Refugee and No Bixby.
Awesome. Okay. I'm also a rights activist for people behind bars, mainly jails, but also prisons, and I go into the prisons and inspire our people as much as we can when I can. So I have, stuff that I know would probably interest you. I can tell you're very, very intelligent.
Mm-hmm.
How long did you do in prison?
Well, okay, now see, that's kind of tricky. I did about 12 years.
Okay.
But I did them in 4-year increments. I did 3 4-year bits, but I was only out for like 5 months in between each one.
Because you got caught up in that recidivism?
What's that?
You got caught up in the recidivism?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, but now...
So I got out and couldn't find a job. It didn't take me long to do what I knew.